reform. It is always a Lancaster conference. It is always an IPPG. Is always a grand coalition government.
Some kind of talking has to happen.
Some kind of talking on both sides.
You had a month before the handshake declared that President Kenyatta would, quote, relinquish power prematurely. Uhuru will surrender the presidency without bloodshed being involved. Raila will thereafter take up the reins of government. And whereas you have now clarified that there's usually some sort of agreement, we don't see a relinquishing of power. On the contrary, President Kenyatta is possibly more powerful now in handshake with Raila Odinga and the killing of an effective opposition than previously.
I don't think so. If you see the flow of people who go to Capitol Hill, you know, from cabinet secretaries to principal secretaries, to political leaders.
You're saying power has shifted to Capitol Hill?
And I'm saying that it has not completely shifted, but you can see there are two centers of power, political power, so to speak. But as the President Uhuru relinquishing power, probably I was not accurately quoted, but what I meant was that as we progress towards 2022, some kind of sharing of power, if not through institutional change, but by political practice, you would see things taking quite a different direction.
You're alluding to the possibility of some constitutional change?
No. I think it was clear at the beginning that the handshake was not about power sharing, but I'm saying the way the state is exercising authority at the moment, the opposition and the party in power have got some semblance of committee of interest at the same time in decision making.
So you are telling the country tonight that the handshake has brought about two centers of power. That President Kenyatta is not as powerful as he was in his first term.
Under this constitution, he was not meant to be as powerful as people imagine. If you read the old constitution, power vested in the president. In the current constitution, power is not vested in the president. And I think that was for good measure. So that we have designed a process in which the opposition and the government in power can work together. And to that extent, there's a give and take. I think the Kenyan case is very unique, where you have a leader of opposition and the president